The Los Angeles Coliseum, a place traveler calls home and the crowd loves to fight on when supporting the USC Trojans. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. The Trojans will boot it away to start the game. And here's the return. And the returner will be brought down. The Huskies' offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
That's a really good-looking throw right there, and that was a tight spiral, too. You guys remember the great Washington Husky quarterback Warren Moon? I don't think anybody threw a more pretty ball than Warren Moon did. Tightest spiral I've ever seen. That right there reminded me of old number 1.
Back open in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Huskies hit it quickly to the line.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They try to pop a run on the draw. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides to the back. He breaks a tackle. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy completion.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
After missing that 46-yard field goal attempt, they'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 29. He's looking to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. 2nd and short now after that completion. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it on the draw. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him, and the fact that the play... And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans! And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They took it 71 yards down the field, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Washington right back to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
He'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Washington sends out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Touchdown, USC! The special teams proving worthy of their name. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. And he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Huskies are moving quickly down the field.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get...
And the defense gets to the quarterback. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. They get him down after he makes the catch. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quickly complete. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. He has the first and still on his feet. Still running at the 40. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Quarterback checking off. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires and picked off. Takes it the other way. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like
flying down the left side. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Washington. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Go into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Western Michigan is in front. They've been impressive today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is not a given. They're up by 7 over Central Michigan. For now, it's back to you fellows, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the missed connection, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Going downfield for the big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take another shot here. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And the Trojans will have it first and 10. They keep attacking through the air. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to...
He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Trojans! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the timing just a hair off.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
He's back to throw on second down. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Bringing it back. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Throws toward the end zone. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And the ball is intercepted. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on first and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. Typically, you only see this at the end of the game or end of a half. I'm not really sure why we're getting an early peek at victory formation. Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He fires one deep down the right side.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the grab inside the 30. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quickly complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. Powers forward. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the run.
Touchdown USC! And the stomping has commenced.
You know, Sean, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. A first down for the offense. Complete to start this drive. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Off the play fake on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Trojans will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Unleashes one. Finds space on the right. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. They'll throw it on first down. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Washington, number 32, with the catch and score.
And he tacks on the extra point. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff team out there getting set.
Washington.
On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Trying play action. Gets away. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Washington sends out the punt team. He's got great speed. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tom.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's not afraid to go deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He'll pull it down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. They're threatening to score and they'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Handoff from the gun. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Go straight ahead. Touchdown, Trojans! And the pummeling has started.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
USC 56.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Yeah, last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
For the offense.
As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. He's going to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. He's looking to throw. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Slips through the line. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Second down after that incompletion. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Running back goes in motion. He's looking for a man on second down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocked.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And now to try to put things in motion on second and long from the 15. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires it. And that ball is picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Trojans. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Western Michigan is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 21 to Central Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. It's complete to the left. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He wants to throw. Floats it out in space. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Looking to move it through the air. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another first down. They're going to throw it again. trying to get to it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very...
Got a lot of running room. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6. And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart.
Washington, 21.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan.
Lofts one deep down the right side. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score. USC, 73.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
He's brought down near the 40.
Just complete and utter dominance.